This psalm was composed by Asaph, who was one of the 10 composers of the book of Psalms. He was one of the chief musicians in the time of the Beis HaMikdash, and he was considered a very special person, and he's mentioned several times in Tanach, and it talks about him having prophecy. Now there's a dispute in the commentaries if he was from the sons of Korach or not, but regardless, he is the author of this kapitel. This kapitel talks about the idea of sacrifices and emphasizes that even though there obviously is a commandment to bring sacrifices, the main idea of the sacrifice is not the physical act of bringing the sacrifice, but it's the idea that when you bring the sacrifice, you have to awaken the heart and the soul, and we do this with sincerity. This makes a person worthy of God's presence. Mizmar la'asaf, a song of Asaf, Keil, Elikim, Hashem, three different names for God. Diber, he spoke, Vayikar Aretz, and he called the entire earth. Memizach Shemesh ad Mavoy, from the rising of the sun to its setting. Which means that God had in the past called out to the entire earth to do what he wants, and the sun, which goes over the whole earth, could testify for this. Now, although we said that God called out to the entire earth to that they should listen to him, when they didn't, he mitzion michal yofi, he came out of Zion from Jerusalem, which is totally beautiful, which is complete with beauty. And God appeared from there, from the Beis HaMikdash, from the Holy Temple. Yavi Elokeinu, God should come v'al yechrash, and he shouldn't be silent, because sometimes God chooses to conceal himself in this world, and he doesn't punish the people that deserve to be punished. He doesn't give reward to the people that are supposed to be rewarded. Eish l'fan of Teichel, a fire that's before him consumes, which means that God is going to reveal himself in his full might. Usvivav nisadam oid, and his surroundings will be very turbulent from the divine presence. Yikra l'shamayim me'ol, he's going to summon the heavens from above. V'la'aretz lodin amein, is going to go to the earth to judge, and if he has to punish Amoi, his nation. Now he goes on to say, Isvili chasidai, gather me, my devout ones. Koise brisa elazavach, the ones that sealed a covenant through sacrifice, which is referring to the nation of Israel, who made a covenant with God when they accepted the Torah at Sinai through the peace offering. This is what it talks about over there, that Moshe sprinkled half of it on the Mizbeach and half of it on the people. Vayagidu Shamayim Tzidkoi, and heaven says God's righteousness, that God never betrayed the Jewish people, and he kept the covenant. Ki Elikim Shefetu Selah, because God is the judge, and he's a righteous judge, Selah. Now God starts talking, and he says, Shima Ami V'Dabeira, hear my people, and I will speak. Yisrael, V'Idabach, Israel, and I'm going to testify. Elikim, God, Elikecha Lechi, I am your God. Now he goes on to say, Loyals B'Checha Chichecha, I'm not going to rebuke you about the sacrifices, even though I commanded you to sacrifice various types of sacrifices. That's not what I'm going to rebuke you about. V'Lesecha V'Negdi Summit, and it's not the burnt offerings that are that are my concern, that are before me, that is the issue. And he goes on to explain, I do not have to take from your house a bull, because the whole world is mine, or from your pen, a goat. Kili chol shiur, for to me, every beast in the forest belongs to me. Behemes baharei olef, I have animals in thousands of mountains. Yadaiti kolev harim, I know every bird of the mountain. V'zi sada yimadi, and whatever creeps on the fields is with me. Im erav, if I'm hungry, le'emerlach, I will not tell you. I don't need you. Ki le'sevel l'malaya, for to me is the whole world and its fullness. Ha'echol b'sar abirim, do I eat the flesh of the bulls, the damatudin eshta, and do I drink the blood of goats? Zvach l'likim toida, sacrifice to God, the sacrifices of thanks, which these indicate that you're truly humble before God, that you truly appreciate Him, and only after that, v'shalom elyon nederecha, after that you should pay to the one above your vows, which you are obligated to pay. Ukreinu b'yem tzara, when you're going to call out to me on a day of distress, achaletzecha usechabedeni, I am going to release you, and you are going to honor me. V'lerasha, and to the wicked person, as the Radak explains, someone who acts like a hypocrite, who doesn't really practice what he learns. Amalekim, God says, Malach al-saper, why are you relating my statutes without keeping them properly? You just have the knowledge, but you don't actually internalize it. Batisa brisa, and you carry my covenant alificha just on your mouth, so just superficially. Vata sanesa musar, you hate the rebuke, the importance of conducting yourself properly between between fellow people. And you put my word in back of you. If you see a thief, and you run with him, and your portion is with adulterers. Your mouth you sent for wickedness, which means you've accustomed your mouth to talk bad about other people. And your tongue adheres to deceit. Teshev, you sit, and against Bachicha Sedaber, and you talk against your brother, the Ben Imcha Titen Doifi, against the son of your mother, you reject with your words. Ela Sisa, the things that we spoke about earlier, you did it. Becharashtin, I was quiet to give you an opportunity to repent. To Misa, you imagined, Hayes Ayachamecha, that I am like you, meaning to say that you thought that I'm unaware of your actions. I am going to rebuke you and reveal it to your eyes what you did. Binuna, understand this, Sheikh Elika, the people who forget God. This refers to all the examples we gave earlier, the people that are thieves, adulterers, and slanderers. For pen entreif, vein matzo, because one day I'm going to tear from you, vein matzo, and no one is going to rescue you from my judgment. Zeveach toida yechabedonani, the one that sacrifices thanks, who's truly humble and truly acknowledges God, such a person, he is the person who honors me. V'sam derech, and someone who sets the way, meaning to say that the sinner he makes the first move by first trying to repent. Such a person, arenu v'yesha lekim, I'm going to show him the salvation of God.